Why the big gap again, you ask? Well, it's another one of those moments I thought I'd share. And I'll try and be quick. We still haven't moved house. We're trying to move house. It's been nearly a year and a half, but due to various hospitalisations and other situations, we still haven't. But we got a van, and it's the last big push. And it's one of those things. Dropped the van, had it for 3 days. Dropped the van. Picked up some stuff first time round, did a circle, went back to the old house, dropped the van off, drove home. So the van would be there ready to go the next day. Driving to the van, our car started having a light come up on the dash panel telling us catastrophic, need to do this and that. So rather than go to the van, we had to drive back, drop the car off to be looked into, still being looked into. So then we had to get the second car, the newer one. Thank goodness we've got them. Some people may say that is wanton. And then, that bang goes the morning. Then we filled the van up in a rush, all a bit of a strain on the muscles and joints and things, and then drove it back to the storage place and to the house, dropping stuff off. I started to notice my back was going. And I thought, well, we haven't actually moved giant, heavy things, just, stuff. And as time went by driving this van, I noticed a combination of the seat was terribly uncomfortable. And the handbrake, you know what vans are like? The van seat is really high. It's a deep seat. And you have to kind of reach for the pedals at times. But worse than that, on this particular one, the handbrake, when you've got the handbrake off, it's at floor level. And at one point there was temporary traffic lights, you know what they're like, people dash through them. And we had to slam the brakes on, grab the handbrake because we're on a slope, and I wrenched my already troubled back. So I was then laid up and had to go and have some therapy upon it. Bang goes the many days of using the van, but we managed to get some more stuff in anyway and move it around. And a couple of other stupid things happened since then. I want to cut my leg on the van door. It's a massive wide door, unnecessarily so, and I swung it open and cut my leg on it. Wasn't wearing shorts, by the way, not in this weather, and I had to patch that up because it was at the level at which my Wellington boots rub, and they're covered in gunk because we're cleaning out a workshop that's rat infested. So I had to bandage that up and disinfect it and everything. Plus all the other things that happen on a daily basis in life. So what a nuisance. Yet again, still haven't moved. My back was so bad for a while. I was hardly able to get up out of the chair or out of the bed and walk around, so I wasn't able to do any model making for a long time. So these four have been sitting on the shelf. We can get on with them very shortly. Much to look forward to, in my opinion. Look at that silver one, gleaming. Fantastic that is. Anyway, sorry for the delay, thank you for your patience, and thank you for watching. I will be doing more very shortly. Oh yeah, PS, do you want to know what I've had to resort to? Things are so bad. Hot cross buns. Fantastic. Right, there's an end finally. I just switched the camera off and thought, well, I've got to count your blessings, it could be worse. When the phone went ping, and I looked and it was a text from Mrs. Meltdown saying, oh dear, things have got a bit tricky at work. One of her colleagues, who's a good friend, just got a message to say that her dad had been taken ill and he was rushed to hospital, and that she had to sort of go home and rush to hospital and all of that. So Mrs. Meltdown said, oh, that's a terrible shame, we'll have to be nice to her. And then another phone call, and another colleague, a lovely friend, got a message to say her stepdad had died. So yeah, Count your blessings, folks. It could be worse, couldn't it? All I've got is a wonky canopy to deal with, really. So yeah, not complaining, just explaining. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Look after yourselves. That's the thing, isn't it? Look after yourselves. Do you know what brings me health and happiness? Feeding the birds. Yeah, try that sometime. You could always follow the wisdom of cats, I suppose.